What's up, guys? Chillax here. Welcome to another, well, type moon playthrough, or not really playthrough, but read through. Today I'm playing Tsukihime, the original Tsukihime, not the remake. I'll start for the audio going out there. I was adjusting something. So this intro plays. So I'm gonna pay attention to that, and then I'll talk when we get to the actual start screen. Okay, it's annoying that whenever I click off the game so I can adjust something, it mutes. That's a little annoying. But yeah, and just say here the sound of echo. Hear the sound of echoes beyond the black currant trees into the forest. The sound of everyone happy. The curtain isn't open yet. Okay, I missed a few of those lines because I was, yeah. Darkness surrounds me. A blackness so deep it's suffocating. Not even the calming rays of the moonlight can. Okay. There's cold, a winter's chills so deep. My eyes feel like they're freeze. For a brief moment, I thought I heard someone call my name. So I walk even deeper into the forest. After passing through the veil of trees, I find everyone waiting in the forest clearing. But something is wrong. Everyone's lying on the ground. Everyone's lying on the ground in pieces. The clearing is bathed in red. I don't understand. Stranger approaches. The look in his face says he wants to rip me apart. I don't understand at all. But someone else, someone I don't know, steps in front of me and is torn apart in my place. I'm just a kid, so I don't really understand. A splash. Something warm and wet hits my face. It's red. A red liquid, like a tomato. Oh, his mother. Okay. I really don't understand, but it's just so cruel. I wanted to cry. I just felt like crying. This is auto going, by the way. I'm not clicking anything to make it go, so I'm like trying to keep up. See me into my eyes, but it doesn't bother me at all. The only moon floats above me, bear witness in the night sky. Okay. It's strange. Why didn't I realize until now? Such a cold, horrible nightmare. Okay, there we go. Hey, Natai. What's up? Okay, let me... yes. So, you probably noticed my title says 99% blind. Reason for that is because I know the general overarching, like, super broad idea of the story. Like, I know that there's murders taking place and it has to do with vampires. Or whatever the vampires are called in this universe. But that's but I don't know like the events that take place in the actual throughout the story. So I figure saying 99% blind would be fair. Would be a fair statement. Okay, anyway, let us begin. Opening, okay. Yeah, we already saw that, so start from the beginning. Wait. Okay. When I came to, I was lying on a hospital bed. The curtain on the nearby window sways gently. It's a beautiful day outside, and the dry wind signals the end of summer. Hello, Tono Shiki-kun. Congratulations on your recovery. Thanks. The unfamiliar old man extends his hand for a handshake. His square-rimmed glasses and warm smile are very befitting. His tidy-looking white clothes suit him perfectly, too. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Can you understand what I'm saying, Shiki-kun? No. Which actually, I know I said it on in the Twitter DM, but thank you by the way. Really, because I everywhere I looked, there was like some shady like download process, and I was like, I don't want to fuck with that. But yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. Um, I know. Why am I in why am I in a hospital? You don't remember, do you? Yeah, I just realized there's no voices, so I will. Yeah. You were involved in a car accident while you were walking. Your chest was stabbed by a shard of glass, and it was unlikely you would survive. Very very unbefitting of what a doctor would say, yet he says it while still smiling cheerfully. Terrible. Okay. Yeah, I kinda figured it was just, yeah. I feel terrible. I mean, yeah, your mother just was murdered in front of you. I'm tired. Can I go to sleep? Yes, you should rest. You must focus on recuperating and not push yourself. The doctor is still smiling. To be honest, I can't stand that smile anymore. Can I ask you something, doctor? What is it, Shiki-kun? Why are there scribbles all over your body? Oh, this is. I also know this bit is in that our main character has, mystic eyes. I do know that. And there are cracks all over the walls. And there are cracks all over the walls. Why are there cracks in the walls? The smile vanishes for just a brief moment, then returns to his face immediately. He turns and walks away. So I'm calling it now. This doctor is shady as shit and did some weird like procedure to transplant mystic eyes into our hero. I'm calling it now. Or maybe not. It seems there was some brain damage after all. Get a hold of Dr. Ashia in neurology. I love that you knew where I was going with that. Yeah. I also suspect he may have suffered some damage to his eyes. Spend the afternoon examining his eyes. The doctor whispers to the nurse so that I won't hear him. Weird. There are scribbles all over everyone's bodies. The sloppy, zigzagging black lines running all over the floors, walls, the ceiling. I don't understand what they mean, but looking at them makes me feel sick. I wonder what it is. The bed, too, is covered in these scribbly lines. When I touch the line with my finger, my fingertip sinks down into the crack. Oh. I don't know why I just had to cough. It seems I could reach farther down with something narrower. So I traced the line with a fruit knife that was lying on the bedside table. Why are they just leaving a knife in reach of a kid whose mother just died? I guess they don't know his mother's dead, probably. But it seems like not a great idea. I didn't use any strength at all. Yet the knife sinks into the bed all the way up to the hilt. It was fun, so I dragged the knife along the scribbly line. I feel like the doctor's gonna come in and it's gonna look like he's harming himself, probably. Thud. The heavy sound. The bed snaps cleanly in two. That that's odd. Yeah. Oh, okay, it was a girl. The girl in the bed next to mine screams. The nurses run over and take the knife away from me. I'm gonna assume this is the doctor. How did you break the bed, Shiki-kun? The doctors don't ask why, but curiously persist on how I did it. Yeah, to be fair, if I were them, I would probably be very curious as to how, 18-year-old, 17, 18-year-old just somehow snapped the bed in half. I'd be pretty curious about that too. I can't even lie. I I traced along that line and it broke. I don't know. Hey, just why is this hospital full of cracks? You'd better stop with that, Shiki-kun. There are no such cracks like that anywhere. Now tell me, just how did you break the bed? You can tell me. I promise I won't get mad. I'm telling you, all I did was trace along the line with the knife. Like, oh, I don't know. I see. Okay. We'll continue this conversation to... How did the old man voice just change all of a sudden? Okay, I don't know. The doctor leaves. In the end, not a single person believed my story. As long as I run the knife along the scribbles, I can cleanly cut anything. That seems mildly dangerous. A little bit. I don't have to put any force into it. It's as easy as cutting paper with scissors. The bed, the chair, the desk, the walls, the floor. I've never tried, but probably... No, definitely even people. Okay. But it seems that no one else can see these lines. Yeah, the black lines only I can see. Despite being a kid, I gradually began to understand what the lines were. They're probably like stitches. Just like stitches that hold an open wound together after surgery. I think they're weak spots. So that's what his mystic eyes do? They see weak spots in... in reality, I guess? After all, there's no way I could cut such a thing with a child's strength alone. Yeah, I didn't know until now. That the world's covered in these lines, these breaking lines that bind everything together. No one else can see them. That's why they're just fine. But I can see them. I'm scared. So scared I can't even talk. It's as if I'm the only one who went crazy. Well, yeah. Maybe that's why? Why even after 2 weeks, no one believes my story. Even after 2 weeks, no one has come to see me. Well, yeah, your mother's dead. Even after 2 weeks, I continue to live alone in a world surrounded by black stitches. I need to get out. I don't want to be in this room anymore. I don't want to stay in a place covered in stitches. That's why I decided to escape and run away to somewhere where no one else would be. But the wound on my chest still hurts, and I didn't get very far. That was when I noticed. I'm standing in the grassy field just outside of town. I really didn't get far at all. My chest hurts and I feel so sad. I collapse to my knees and cough. There's nobody here. Drowning in this ocean of green at the end of summer. I feel like I'm about to disappear. Right? Like, I don't know how close the hospital is to the edge, but You think you think a hospital would be at least somewhere near the center, so it's I mean, I don't know how big the town is, so who knows? Maybe it was only like a mile or two. Maybe it was like 10 miles. Who knows? But still. But before that, I assume this is gonna be a female? Hey, you. It's dangerous to sit down in a place like that. Oh, this is okay. Aoko? Whatever her name was. I hear a woman's voice from behind me. Yeah, Aoko. Okay, I was right. Eh? What do you mean, eh? Oh, what voice did I do for her in extra? Hang on. I don't remember. What do you mean, eh? You're already a run, so I can't see you if you're sitting in the grass. I was this close to kicking you, so watch out. She points at me rather grumpily. I get a little angry. After all, I sit in the 4th row from the front, so I don't think I'm that short. Okay. Kicked? By who? Isn't it obvious, stupid? You and I are the only ones here, so who else could it be but me? She declares as confidently as she folds her arms. Well, I suppose it must be fate that we met here. So you want to talk for a little while? My name is Aozaki Aoko. What's yours? She extends her hand to me with the kind of cheerfulness one would show an old friend. Definitely elementary school from how he looks right now. I don't know though. Also, hang on. 9. Trying to think. 3rd grade? 3rd, yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe. Wait. Yeah, 3rd grade. I think so? I guess it could be... I don't know. I see no reason to refuse, so I tell her my name is Shiki and grasp her cool hand in return. The music is actually, you can actually hear the music, right? Because it shows it getting up into the yellow, so it should be fine, but... Talking to her was a lot of fun. She didn't ignore what I said just because I was a kid. Instead, she listened. She listened to what I had to say, like a friend. We talked about many things. About my family. About how it was old and it was an old and respected family with very strict traditional rules, and my equally strict father. About my little sister Akiha. Quiet Akiha who always followed me around. About our big mansion and the vast gardens and how Akiha and I would play together with our friends. I told her about many things almost feverishly. Oh, it's this time already. Sorry, Shiki. I've changed her voice like 4 times now, but I can't remember. I keep forgetting every time what I was doing to get the specific voice. Sorry, Shiki. I've got some business to take care of, so let's stop here. She gets up to leave. My chest tightens and I feel sad, thinking that I'd be alone again. See you tomorrow. I'll be waiting for you here, okay? You should go back to your room and listen to your doctor. Oh, you know, I was about to question how she knew we got out of a hospital, but then I realized he's probably wearing hospital pajamas for children. Because I know instead of the gowns, they tend to give children pajamas. So, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh! She speaks with such ease, in such a natural way, she makes her way off. Oh, yeah, yeah, you're right. Wait, did they mention him being in a hospital? It only mentioned him talking about his family. I mean, I guess it probably would have came up, but... Also, sorry if the music cut out there, but I need to change something. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be able to talk like we did today. I'm going to assume she doesn't show up. I'm happy. It was the first time I truly felt something since I woke from the accident. Yeah, the accident, right. Since that day... Oh, she did show up, okay. Since that day, going to that grassy field in the afternoons became part of my daily routine. She would get angry when I called her Aoko. For some reason, it seemed she hated her own name. After some thought, I decided that she seemed like a very distinguished person, so I came to call her Sensei. Sensei would seriously listen to anything I had to say, and would always dispel my anxieties with but a single word without fail. I was depressed from the accident, but slowly, thanks to Sensei, I began to return to my former self. Even those scary black scribbles didn't seem quite so scary anymore when talking to Sensei. I didn't know who she was or where she came from. Perhaps she really was a teacher. But I don't care. Doesn't matter at all. Because it's fun being with Sensei. That alone is all that matters. And that alone is more than enough. Hey, Sensei. Look what I can do. I wanted to surprise her one day. So using the fruit knife I brought from the hospital, I cut down a tree growing in the field. Like before, I run the knife along the scribble-like line and cut it cleanly across the base. Amazing, isn't it? I can cut anything easily as long as it's somewhere where I can see the scribbles. Oh, wow. So I know she knows about magic, because obviously she, you know. But I wonder, no one else can do this, right? Shiki! She slaps me across the face. Sensei? What you just did was extremely thoughtless. Sensei gives me a hard, piercing glare. I don't know why, but I realized I just did something I definitely shouldn't have done. With Sensei's severe expression and the pain from my cheek where she slapped me, I felt very, very sad. I'm sorry. Before I knew it, I was crying. Shiki. Then, a gentle, warm feeling envelops me. There's no need to apologize. It's true that you did something I should be angry at you for, but it's definitely not your fault. Sensei squats down and hugs me. But you know, if someone doesn't tell you otherwise now, one day you're going to make a mistake you can never take back. That's why I won't apologize. You can hate me all you want, if you feel that way. No, I don't hate you, Sensei. Really? I'm glad you feel that way. Guess it was fate. That the two of us met here like this. Sensei began to ask about the scribbles I could see. As I told her about the lines, The black jagged lines somehow only I could see. Sensei's embrace tightened. Shiki, what you are seeing is something that should never be seen by anyone or anything. Everything in existence has points where they are most easily broken. We who will break down one day are imperfect for this reason. Your eyes have the ability to see the fate of all things. To put it another way, you can see the future. See the future? That's right. You can see death. You don't need to know any more than that. If someday you happen to go down that path, the principles will become clear to you that as something that is needed. Sensei, I really don't understand. That's good. It's important. It's important that you don't understand now. All I want you to know is that you must never cut these lines on a whim or as a joke, understand? If you do so, your eyes will begin to take the lives of others too lightly. And that is the worst thing that can possibly happen. Okay. I won't do it if you say so, Sensei. Besides, it kind of hurts my chest. I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll never do it again. Good for you, Shiki. Never forget the feelings that you have experienced here today. You stay that way, I'm sure you'll find happiness. Sensei finally lets go of me. But Sensei, I see those lines and get worried. They'll be cut as soon as I trace them, right? Then it wouldn't be weird for my surroundings to come apart at any time. You're right. I'll be able to help you with that at least. It seems as if that's the reason why I'm here. Sensei sighs, then favors me with a warm smile. What, did her and her sister get word of mystic eyes appearing and she was sent out to see about dealing with it? Shiki, I'll give you a very special present tomorrow. I'll give you your old life back. The one you were living before your accident. The next day. Exactly the 7th day after I met Sensei. She arrives in the grassy field carrying a large trunk in one hand. Here. If you put these on, those strange scribbles won't be visible anymore. What she gave me was a pair of glasses. But my eyes are fine. Just put them on. The lenses don't have any magnification or anything. Sensei forces them on me. Suddenly. Whoa! Incredible! This is amazing, Sensei! I can't see the scribbles anymore. Not at all. Of course. I had quite a time stealing Mystic Eye Killer from my older sister to make this Aozaki Aoko masterpiece. So treat them well, or they'll be hell to pay, got it? Interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because Tsukihime and Fate are two different timelines. So, yeah, it makes sense that they'd be available in one. Yeah. Yep, I'll take good care of them. You're incredible, Sensei. You made all those horrible lines disappear just like that. It's like magic. You don't know the half of it, buddy. Of course. I am a sorceress after all. Giving me a proud smile, Sensei puts her trunk down on the ground. But know this, Shiki. Those lines haven't disappeared. It's just that you can't see them. Once you take the glasses off, you'll be able to see them again. Really? Yes. That's the one thing that cannot be fixed. Your only choice is to keep living your life and do your best with the eyes you have now. No. I don't want these scary eyes. If I cut those lines again, I'll end up breaking my promise to you. Oh, you mean never cutting the lines again? Silly, you can break that promise whenever you like. Really? But you said it was something I shouldn't do. Yes, it is. But that is your gift, Shiki. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is that she was kind of. I feel like it got mentioned because I'm still very early in Fate Extra, but I feel like it was somewhat. They mentioned being sorceresses there, her and her sister, there as well. It's yours to use as you see fit. No one else but you has the right to judge you. But out of all the abilities one can have, yours is terribly unique. If you have such a power, that means there's a meaning behind you having it. God doesn't give us powers for no reason. You might say that you were given the mystic eyes of death perception, because one day, a time will come when you will need them. Whoever came up with that name for his eyes, 100% knew what they were doing when they did that. Eyes, not depth perception, death perception. Big brain. Like, whoever thought of that probably thought they were so fucking smug and smart. Like, like, bruh. Like, you're like, guys. You get the perfect name for it, okay? You know how eyes use depth perception? Wait for it. He can see that he sees lines that kills. They can kill things. Let's call them eyes of death perception. Yeah, big fucking brain right there. That's why you must not live in denial of their existence. Sensei squats down so our eyes would be level. Oh, this art is so dated, man. Oh, God. But you know, that's why you must never forget. You are a very kind and honest person, Shiki. As long as you remain the way you are now, your eyes will never bring forth any wrong. However, I'm not telling you to become a saint. All I'm saying is live true to yourself, and become a man in the manner that you think is right. Since you can accept your mistakes and are able to apologize, I know that in 10 years, you'll become a great man. That being said, Sensei stands and reaches for her trunk. Oh, but I must say, unless in exceptional circumstances, you shouldn't take the glasses off. Special powers attract other special powers. Only when you decide there's no other way should you take off those glasses. And even then, be mindful of how you use your power. Yeah, like the difference between this and Fate, just what 4 or 5 years later, is crazy. Even from Fate to HA, like a lot of the characters look very similar from Fate, from Stay Night to HA, but you could definitely tell he touched up some of the character designs in Hollow Ataraxia. Power in itself is not evil. What is evil rests solely in the hearts of the ones wielding such power. Be it good, for good or evil, it will be up to you and the choices you make. She picks up her trunk. Sensei doesn't say anything more after that. But deep down, I knew we'd have to part. Also, I was very... I was tempted to use like in the Twitch categories, right? They don't have a category for the original Tsukihime. They have one for Tsukihime Plus Disc. They have one for the remake, and they have one for the Part 2 remake. That I didn't even know was a thing. But apparently it is, and I don't know when it comes out. But apparently it was like there was a trailer for it after you beat the first part of the remake, or what? I don't know. Yeah, it was weird. They didn't have. It's so weird. They had a category for like the fan disc, but not for the actual game. So weird. Sensei doesn't say anything more after that, but deep down I knew we'd have to part. It's impossible, Sensei. I can't do it. I won't understand just by myself. The truth is, I was so afraid before I met you. I was only able to return to being me because you were with me. I can't do it. Not even with these glasses. If you're gone, I can't do it. Don't say such things, Shiki. If you tell lies that even you yourself can't believe, you'll only make whoever hears you sad. Sensei raises her eyebrows in displeasure and pokes my forehead. You know it yourself, don't you? You're alright now. So don't say stupid things to give up on the self that you finally found. Only you can choose to be you. No one else can do it for you. Sensei turns around. Well, this is goodbye. Listen, Shiki. Life is not easy. Everyone's life is a hard, long, rocky road, filled with many pitfalls. You have more than anyone else to do something about that. So pull yourself together. Sensei is leaving. I was sad, but I'm Sensei's friend, so I have to see her off properly. Yes. Goodbye, Sensei. Well done. That's right, Shiki. Hold on to that confidence, and always live true to yourself. When you find yourself in trouble, calm down and think things through carefully. Okay? A solution will always present itself if you do. It'll be alright. You'll manage even on your own. Sensei laughs happily. The wind blows. Why are these clouds so good looking? Like, I swear they just took a picture of clouds and put it in the game. Like this. Okay. Field of grass sways in unison. Sensei was already gone. Goodbye, Sensei. Yeah, no, that would explain it. After saying that, I really felt that I would not see her again. All that remained were her many words in these mysterious glasses. It was only 7 days, but she taught me things more valuable than anything else. As I stand there by myself, I feel tears well up in my eyes. Man, I was such a fool. I could only say goodbye. I couldn't even say a single word of thanks to her. I left the hospital soon after that. Afterwards, I didn't return to the Tono household, but was taken to live with my relatives instead. Yeah. At least it worked out for them, though. they, they, they got a bigger budget for Fate, at least. But it's alright. Shiki will be just fine even by himself. I'll spend a new life with my new family. And like that, Shiki's 9th summer ended. The new autumn arrived, and I think I became more of an adult.